Well, hi there. This is Jenny from the Sewing Palace in Helena, Montana. Today's video is going to show you how to make the Snappy Wallet. This is a great little wallet made from Sassafras Lane Designs. It has a snap and a zipper in it. Be sure to check out our website. We have kits, supplies, gadgets, and goodies to help make your life wonderful when you're sewing this wallet. For our kits, we have some fun things inside the kit. We have a little crafted cork embellished piece that you can add to the wallet. It also has a specialty snap from Sally Tomato. These are 1/2-inch snaps. They come in lots of colors, but that is included in the kit, and I'll show you how to install the snap. It also has a zipper, and I'm going to show you how to repurpose zippers or make more and add pulls to them. There are a couple of tools that are really helpful when you're working with cork. You want a sharp rotary blade because you're going to be cutting nice sharp edges. The raw edges will be exposed, so you don't want any torn edges or anything like that, so a really sharp rotary cutter. The other thing, if you have to cut out small holes or small rectangles, a surgical seam ripper is wonderful for this, and I'll be showing you that when we insert the zipper. So we do have the surgical seam rippers here at the shop or on our website. Sometimes you can use a little bit of glue to hold the layers together, but the best thing I find with cork is using wonder clips. Those things are great because you don't want to pin into cork so you leave a permanent hole. So that is how those work. That's a wonder clip. And with the Snappy Wallet, we are going to be inserting a zipper, so that's going to be pretty cool how I'm going to show you how to insert that with the raw edges exposed. You can use a Teflon pressing foot for Berninas, that's number 52 or 52D, or you can use a 1/4-inch presser foot. A triple straight stitch is awesome when you're working with cork so that you can get a nice top stitching look. Well, let's get started on making the Snappy Wallet from Sassafras Lane Designs. Let's take a look at the Snappy Wallet. You will need the pattern, and what the Snappy Wallet has is a nice little pocket on the front that is enclosed with a snap. You can put your credit card or coins in that outside pocket, and then at the top you have a zipper that encloses all your change or anything else you want to put inside the wallet. Very simple to construct. Again, this is the Snappy Wallet from Sassafras Lane Designs. To get started, you'll need a large piece following the directions in the pattern for the body of the wallet. Then the next size piece is a little bit smaller, and that makes the pocket flap. And then you'll have a piece for the pocket. I also have the embellishment of the crafted, which is the cork little crafted piece, a snap, and then a zipper. On the largest piece, that is the body, you will flip it over. So here's the right side of the cork. You'll flip it over, and then you'll mark. You can use any kind of marking utensil for this, but I'm going to be using a friction pen. You're going to mark the center horizontally, and then you're also going to mark 5/8 of an inch in from each side. So you're going to count those out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8 of an inch in. Do that to the opposite side. 1/4 inch on each side of that line. So let's do that next. Now that you've got your markings on the back side of your cork, you're going to cut out this rectangle. So the tool that I'm going to be using right here looks like a surgical tool, but it is actually a surgical seam ripper. It's got a nice sharp end, and here is the cover. I'm going to cut that out using this seam ripper. You could also use a rotary cutter. You just want to be careful on the corners not to overcut. Once you have your hole in your cork cut, you can use either glue or zipper tape, which is fusible, to adhere it to the back. So you'll flip it over, and you want to center that zipper in that hole. What you're going to do is you're going to top stitch so that you have the zipper in place. I usually will start just like so that the zipper is outside my stitching area, sew down, across, and up. And before I close it off, I'll pull that zipper into place, the little pull into place, so that it is square and didn't shift on me. And then I'll finish it off. I'd like to show you a tip if you're repurposing zippers, or you purchased a zipper that was maybe twice this length. You can buy these pulls as a separate piece. So what you'll have left is tape, but you'll need more pulls. And I want to show you how to add another pull. So what you'll do is you'll have a nice straight end. This is the original bottom of the zipper. And in order to get the new pull into place, you need to separate the teeth. So that will be separated. Then the other trick is you cut a little bit of the coils off. And when I say a little bit, maybe 3/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. So you cut that off. For me, I cut that off on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side still has the coils. I'm going to put the pull on to the right-hand side. Once it's into position, you'll then take the other half of the tape, slip it in, pinch the back with your thumb, and then slide that new pull into place. To put your zipper on, you'll lay it on the wrong side of your project, laying the zipper right side up. The wrong side of the cork will lay onto the zipper tape, and I position it so that my pull is outside of my stitching area to start. So you can just pull that out of the way, and I'll start sewing right here. You can use a regular straight stitch or a triple straight stitch, which is what I'm going to use today. The triple straight stitch on this Bernina machine is stitch number 4. I'm going to move the needle over so it's closer to the edge of the cork and sew my straight stitch. I'm going to go down, across, and back up, and then pull the zipper into position before I close it off. I'm approaching the end where I need to push that zipper into place so that it is inside my wallet, and then I will finish sewing it. So I'll just push that out of the way and then finish sewing. Once your zipper is inserted, you'll flip it over and you'll want to trim this away to about 1/4 of an inch here and here. You can do that with scissors. The next step is making the pocket flap. This will get a snap inserted inside of it. So the end result, it will have a snap on this piece, and then the other snap will go on the pocket piece. So this is the flap. You will fold it wrong sides together and clip around it so that your edges are all even and straight. The important tip I want to point out here, when you are stitching this, you are going to sew 3 sides. The side that you will not sew is the open end. We still need to get the snap inside. So you want to make sure that you don't sew that closed. You're going to sew along the side, the fold, and then the other side. So you will still have an open end so that you can insert the snap. Getting ready to sew, I'm going to sew along the side, fold, another side. I will again be using the triple straight stitch and the Teflon foot. This is my pocket flap. At this point I can add the snap. Remember, I left that open. The snaps that I'll be using are from Sally Tomato. They are 1/2 inch, so they're quite small. Here's the finished product right here. This is an antique brass. So I'm going to go ahead and add my snap to the pocket flap. The other part of the snap will be added to the actual pocket. So here is the pocket, here's the flap. Let me show you how easy these are. There are measurements in the pattern. On the pocket flap itself, it's actually 5/8 of an inch up from the bottom, or this edge that's folded, and we need to find that center line. Right here is the center point of the wallet from this point to this point, which was 2 3/8, and then I'm 5/8 inch up from the fold. I'll then take this washer and use that as my template to make the holes in the actual cork. So I'm going to take that washer, hold it in place, and then mark those horizontal lines. When I usually cut those holes, I tend to use a seam ripper. Gently poke it through and push it so that you just have that slit cut. Then you'll take your snap and put it through those 2 openings. If you don't have them big enough, then you can always widen them. So now the snap is through. Then you'll go inside the wallet to put your washer. Once that is inside the wallet, you're going to fold the flanges over that metal piece. That's what holds it in place. So I know you won't be able to see that, but you'll have an idea of what's going on. I now have the snap inserted in the flap itself with the measurements following the pattern. I will then put the female end of the snap on the actual pocket. So the last two pieces are here. The measurements for this one are 3/4 of an inch up from the edge, and this is just a rectangle, and then also finding the center. Again, you'll use the washer, lay it on that center point, mark your 2 lines, cut the slits, and you'll be able to see how this washer actually gets folded out, or the flanges get folded over the washer. Poke it through, real gentle, put your snap in. These snaps are great. They come in lots of sizes. This is a nice small size, perfect for this wallet. Once that washer goes on, then you'll fold these over. They are pretty strong, so you might need a little tool to help you with this. I'm just pressing firmly with my thumb, get it flattened out, and there's the female end of the snap. So now I have my snap inserted. I now have all my components ready. I'm ready to assemble the wallet. Step number 1 is placing the pocket. That gets a 1/2 inch from the bottom, so you measure a 1/2 inch from the bottom and find the center, and you will sew along the bottom edge to create the pocket. The next step will be laying this so that they butt those 2 raw edges together, and you stitch along that. Then that will fold down and create your pocket. Then you'll want on the other side to add your embellishment before you sew the wallet together. So at this point you can lay your crafted down, stitch around it, and then the very last step is actually folding the whole assembled product in half and stitching around the sides. Got my crafted stitched on, fold it in half, clip all the way around the wallet, and your final step is just sewing those edges together from the zipper side down. So down this way, and then that way, using the triple straight stitch. And voila! Thanks for watching today on learning how to make the Snappy Wallet from Sassafras Lane Designs. This is a great little wallet. I hope you just don't make one, you want to make a bunch of them. They're great for friends and great for gifts. Don't forget to check out our website. We do have kits, cork, and accessories to help make your sewing life wonderful. Thanks for watching. See you later. This is Jenny from The Sewing Palace. Bye-bye.